I don't know if I'm an outsider looking into Canada, but I believe that Canada has a bunch of low IQ people there. I blame the education system. I think the education system is a laughing stock of the world. They literally will pass you with no merits at all. Like if you just show up, you'll pass. Anyway, this video I'm going to show you guys. There was an ice sculpture, right? Like a pyramid sculpture, and these radical leftists came up, people, Canadians came up and spray painted F ice on there. I'm not joking. So the problem is, it's all right. You know, you can protest. You know, if you don't disagree with the country, you can protest about it. But you went to a random ice sculpture that had nothing to do because it looked like because it was ice. So these idiots decided to go up and spray paint F ice on an ice sculpture. Just the sheer fact that these people don't care about being taxed over 50%, don't care about illegal migrants coming in and taking over and conquering their country, which obviously they don't care because they're doing this. Crime is legal if you are a person of color, and I'm not joking about that. And you can literally end your life if you wanted to legally if you feel a little depressed in Canada. But they want to say F ICE in America. It's fascinating to me, man. Let's go ahead and check it out.
Hey, why you do that?
Stupid.
What?
Why'd you do that?
Why not?
We're not even in America, bro.
What's that?
We're not even in America.
It's okay.
It's like wrong messaging, wrong place.
You think Canadian or Americans don't listen to Drake?
I know, but don't you find that it was kind of like a selfish, like political opportunity? Like this is
What does Drake have to do with ICE? I bet Drake probably agrees with ICE and what they're doing. I don't know, follow Drake. I don't know what he said, what he thinks about ICE. But what does that have to do with protesting ICE in Canada, you ding dong?
like a piece of art, and you're kind of using it for like moral, like self-righteous purposes.
Why not?
Art is about humans.
Yeah, there's nobody. It didn't give. Where's the guidelines?
And they fit the description too. The dude has dreads. He's a hippie. Probably never worked in his whole entire life. And his little girlfriend over here with totally shaved head, colored hair. That could be a dude probably. I don't even know. This is the perfect description of Canadians right now.
About humans.
Yeah, there's nobody. It didn't give. Where's the
Nobody
guidelines?
illegal.
I mean, technically everyone's been vandalizing it, so I feel like
Yeah.
technically you're
There's my
allowed.
name on it.
So there's no guidelines to a sculpture, but you just, hey, I'm just gonna freaking deface it. Whatever. It is what it is.
I feel like this is gonna like make a difference in terms of like awareness about ICE, even though we're in Canada and ICE is in America.
We are in this danger to have ICE here.
No.
Yeah, if the illegal people come here, ICE will come and get them, right?
What exactly made this
Again, it has
country?
nothing to do with Canada or America, right? There's like space, and it's installation art.
ICE has nothing to do with America. Yeah, it has nothing to do with you guys. It doesn't have anything to do with America. These people, man. I just don't understand how they won Canada. I don't understand why they're still winning. It has to be rigged elections. I'm telling you, it has to be rigged elections. I guarantee they don't have voter ID in Canada. So this guy doesn't even know why the heck he's out there. Just like a lot of liberals, they just go on Twitter and listen to their political leaders tell them to do something. They'll just do it. They're like robots. It's crazy. Like they say that, oh, you're sucking Donald Trump off. But literally they're self-projecting because their party literally blows each other all the time. And they never criticize each other or anything like that. So it's just funny how they self-project all the time. So if you think I'm joking about the cost of living and how hard it is to work in Canada as a white person, let's check out Exhibit A over here. So this was posted a few months ago, but I thought this would be relevant to the conversation because these people are fighting a ghost. They're fighting ghosts in Canada. They're so, that's how, I feel like that's how dictators are. They will destroy their country and then brainwash the citizens to attack the other country. They're like, it doesn't matter what we do over here, guys. It's Trump's fault. It's, this country's fault. Be mad at them, and they turn around and be mad at them because they're not smart. They're not educated. That's how the education system works in these types of countries. They are uneducated people. They don't know what they're doing, what they're fighting for, and they just will continue to do this. And this will just be a generational thing until there's an uprising, until there's literally a resistance like we did to Britain. Anyway, let's go ahead and watch this video because She thought it was a great idea to go to Canada because of Trump. I gotta leave because of Trump. Me and my wife, and she's a liberal, by the way, and she's a lesbian. Me and my wife, we had to run away from the evil dictator Trump. That Canada's way better. She found out the hard way that it's not.
I'm a scholar of the far right who has fled the United States to Canada, and I need
She said she's a scholar of the far right. What a useless degree, total liberal.
help. The situation in Canada is absolutely dire. For Americans who don't know, the housing crisis here is worse than in the United States.
You think? We told you, but you don't want to believe it. Oh, that's just a bunch of MAGA Republicans saying that's not true. I heard one single Canadian say it's good over here, and I'm going to believe that one Canadian.
I lived in LA for 6 years, and I have not faced rent as bad as here.
That's saying something. If rent is worse than LA, that's bad because LA is pretty bad. If it's worse than LA, that's horrible.
When my partner, our cat, and our dog fled the United States,
Fur babies.
we headed north with the goal of being close to where our families are located, which is on the West Coast. So we are now in British Columbia. More specifically, we are in the Sea to Sky Highway in the Greater Vancouver area. We are attempting to find housing in the western side of this region.
So she decides to go to Vancouver. She went to the LA of Canada. Why on earth would you move to Vancouver? If I was to move to Canada, I would live like in the farmland where supposedly it's probably cheaper to live in the middle of nowhere than in a city. She chose to live in the most expensive place in the world.
My partner and I are here on a visitor visa, which is a 6 months possible stay for Americans. But while you're here on a visitor visa, you can't work. So we are currently surviving off of what savings we could get together before we fled the United States.
So you fled to the United States to not work, to pretty much start surviving. You had it good in America. Oh, I'm afraid of Trump, and I'm afraid he's gonna freaking kill gay people now. Let's leave. And then they left, and then now they're FAFO. It's funny because you can't work in Canada when you're on a visa, but yet, if you are illegal and you're a person of color, if you go to this country, you can automatically just start working. It's crazy. It's anyway. It's like a 3-minute video. I just want to show you that part, but. Y'all are screwed. Canada is cooked. I'm telling you guys right now. I wouldn't be surprised in like the next 10, 15, 20 years we'll get into a conflict with Canada because they're going to be taken over by foreign nations. I'm telling you right now. They're already making deals with China. Trump had a threat in Canada to not make a deal with China, with Russia. Supposedly these countries are freaking, inclusive, right? Inclusive countries. They're not inclusive. They want to brainwash your people and use them to gain power and money. That's all they're using the citizens for. And once Canadians start waking up to this and they start doing something, like there has to literally be an uprising, like American style, to the British people. This is what needs to happen. Hey, puppy, what are you doing, huh? What you doing, huh? Oh, see, my video bonded by my dog here. Anyway, go ahead and leave your thoughts in the comments below. Go ahead and like the video if you liked it. Go ahead and subscribe to this channel if you're new. Go ahead and hype this video. Let people know that Canada's cringe and it's always going to be cringe, apparently. And I'll see you guys in the next video.